Hey guys, coming from here, and today we're watching the Miles Morales Spider-Man versus Izuku Midoriya Deku death battle. Oh my god. So, I am so excited for this. This is up there for like one of the death battles I've been most excited for in like the independent era rather. I'd say like only comparable to like Bowser Eggman and Simon Kyle. I love Miles Morales, okay? I'm not really like a comics reader, but Spider-Verse, amazing movies. I love them. I didn't know much about Deku when this matchup got revealed, so I took the opportunity to binge the entirety of My Hero Academia in the 4 weeks between Wily Tom and this. So I've since watched the entirety of the anime. And I know this is gonna have manga spoilers, but I've already been spoiled on like the most important like scaling stuff like way before I even watched the anime. So like, you know, I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, I love My Hero now. So I don't really know who I'm rooting for per se because I like both characters a lot. But in terms of who I think is gonna win, I think Deku takes it. Now he's stronger, he's got gear shift, which gives him a speed advantage, might be able to resist Venom. That's a maybe. But yeah. Oh boy! Oh my god, Moral's on the animation too. Oh.
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya. Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Why is it lagging? Hold on.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Alright, let's take this from the top again.
This is...
Alright, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows...
Okay, as long as there's technical difficulties, I'm back.
How long he's been the one and only Spider-Man. A friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe
okay, so yeah, so they're gonna start each of the breakdowns with their mentors. That makes sense.
Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy. But in a
and then he dies.
Infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job, the city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young
Whoa! Oh my god, this editing's so cool.
And now he had it thrust upon him. The canon event
God
to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn.
Oh, Herald of Anansi, okay.
Needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out. This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface. And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead.
Oh yeah, I also like, I haven't played the games because I don't own a PlayStation and my computer can't run them, but I've watched like playthroughs of the games. I like them.
Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging.
Oh yeah, I knew about the vibranium suit, but apparently it's not like as strong as Black Panther's or something.
Made things a lot tougher though, and between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start. Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls? And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle?
What? Uncle Aaron's a bad guy?
So awkward. All that trying to kill you stuff. Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man. Living parents. Better yet, loving
No
parents.
way.
They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way. And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom.
Yes.
Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
So from what I know, Venom is like Miles' only win con. If you want to like knock Deku unconscious.
With genetic mutations.
Right, and then the genetic mutations thing, which probably applies to quirks.
He can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword.
Yes,
what kind
it's
of
so
spider
cool.
was this? It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linnaeufeidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they
Ah.
can use the Earth's natural electric
I don't
fields
like
to
spiders.
fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
Really?
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to
I
find
didn't like
his
that.
worth as
Now I'm feeling
Spider-Man.
like
Miles can dodge
shivery.
gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh, geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is
Okay.
more than a match for him.
Like the time he
Light
absorbed
speed,
the
okay.
energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize.
Oh, they're
Earth.
using the-
A
they're
blast
using
that would
the-
have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
Okay, 15 megatons. They're using
Kudos from a
the
ton of
game
older
feed.
heroes,
Okay.
too, becoming a
I
member
guess
of
it's
the
like close to like a
Ultimates
soft
and the Avengers.
composite like they normally
He even
do.
helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The king of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The same stuff as T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
Oh,
Vibranium is
okay.
thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say,
Oh,
Captain
rivals.
America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be
Yeah.
near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider
Okay.
power still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength
Yeah,
and speed,
okay, I knew about
and
this.
making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of
He's
a
got
wimp
Kaioken.
and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor, no longer standing in the shadow,
Spider-Verse is
but side by side.
such good
Literally,
movies.
his universe got blown up, and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider
And the
variants
Hendrick
to
won an
defend
Oscar
the
to few of those
multiverse.
There's
guys.
anime spider people, robot
Lived
spider
most of
people,
the building.
dinosaur spider
I thought
people,
Peter was the one who
spider
lifted most of the
people,
building.
A whole lot of them. Each
Probably
with their
talking about some
own
other
way of
feat.
getting the job done. Miles even led him into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing.
Yes.
For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
Okay, so they scaled him to
But
15
what is
megatonnes
a
at light
hero?
speed.
To the citizens of Japan, there was
Oh.
no one more synonymous with the
It,
word
like,
than their symbol of
Okay,
peace.
spoilers to the ending.
All
Yeah.
Might,
Okay.
The big numero uno. With a smile
That's
on
interesting.
His face, he could
They
save anyone
they
anywhere, any
segued
fight,
the ending
no
of the Miles
matter
segment to
what.
the beginning
Or
of the
so it
Deku segment.
seemed.
That's cool.
After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of
God,
hope
my
was
hero is
coming
so
to an
good.
end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just
Russian
like
teacher,
All Might,
Project Humor.
but
Okay, I knew
even
he
his
became a
idol
teacher in
told
the
him
end.
that he would have to give
One for
up on
one
his
for all
dream.
heroes, 7
Forever
quirks.
the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk, until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of
I know,
All Might's
I know,
support.
like,
And so after months of training,
he loses his
Izuku was
quirk,
granted
and
All
then,
Might's quirk.
like,
One for
there's like an
all.
8-year time
This
skip and
power
he's a
allows him to
teacher,
boost his strength
and he
to
has like a
incredible
robot suit or
heights,
something.
using it for smashing attacks named after specific U.S. locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it,
God, he's so
Izuku
cool.
destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so
Yeah.
great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again. Here he'd be
Any hot
inspired
dog
by
to say,
Girly
bro.
Pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name. becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else
Oh god, it's so
okay,
gross
but
when he
he'd be
breaks
good
all his
for
fucking
nothing
fingers.
all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his
Oh,
quirk
it's
as
so
reverse,
cool.
he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched
Nerd
to
Emoji?
focusing on kicks to
Yeah,
pack in
I
more
guess.
of a punch. Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One,
Yeah.
All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone.
Okay,
Just
we're
as
talking about the
All Might had
vestiges now,
passed
okay.
One for all onto Deku, it had been
It is,
passed
it
onto
is
All
funny
Might
how
by his
many
master,
abilities
and
they
onto
share. Like
her
Black
by
Whip
her
is like
master.
basically
One
webs,
for
Danger
all
Sense,
was a
Spider
power
Sense.
that was built upon for generations.
Smoke Screen is kind of like
The quirks of the
invisibility,
previous users of One
but
for
not
All
really.
manifested in Deku, along with their spirits or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All For One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to
One for All
swing
gears
around
fought
and
in Danger
restrain
Sense.
foes.
Yeah, okay.
They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Oh yeah, I knew
Allows him
about
to
that. It's
soar
like called
high into
overlay
the
or
sky.
something.
By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats.
Okay.
Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him.
So Spider Sense is
create a
better then.
smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
Holy shit!
No, but
Miles
the
is
real
cooked.
meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body,
Yup.
Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with full cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He
Oh,
once
really?
used it
Okay.
to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around
Oh, they're using this
215
speed, okay.
kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster
Its
than
eyes
that with his
closed?
final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia.
Yeah.
He can slow down foes to leave them
So he should just
frozen
have
in
this
the air,
advantage,
or
right?
move
With
so
Gear Shift,
fast
he can
punch
slow Miles
multiple
down,
times in an
but he has to
instant.
touch
Even
him.
All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him. And this is a dude who can catch light speed laser
Here we
beams.
go.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not
Uh-huh.
nearly as bad as One For All was.
But then he can
suffocating
use
him, though.
overlay to keep
He's
going.
been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you
Yeah.
could breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA.
Need
to
it
fight
gentle,
this
bro.
war
That's the strongest.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave
Oh my
him
God, this
strength,
fight was so
just as
good.
They admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to
Oh,
him.
I love
So
My
when it
Hero
came time to
Academia.
finally put that demon lord back in hell,
Okay, this is-
his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's
We got
reign
We Are
all
Here.
along.
That's
Not All
awesome.
Might, not Deku,
I can't wait for the season 8. It comes out like what, October?
People helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a
Oh, here we go.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work. Getting a regular
Oh, they're not gonna
9 to
show the
5
calculation
as a
yet?
teacher,
Oh,
passing
they're probably
on
gonna
his
keep-
knowledge to the
save
next
that for the
generation,
end.
Just like every user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school. If not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt, he even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help
No,
of
he's
his
the
friends.
fourth best
For
hero?
so
That's
long as we
awesome.
keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
In this academia, one might say.
Hello, it's me, store-bought Benjamin. I know what you're
Hey Ben,
asking.
what's up?
Benjamin, what are you wearing?
Dummy thick.
Oh,
Yes,
new merch.
that's our mechanical menace Mecha Goose pulling down the trunks of poor Dummy. Our
Why
new
does he have an
summer line
ass?
of merch is available now on deathbattle.gg for a limited
Why did we
time.
give Dummy an
Website
ass,
members
bro?
can even
I'm
get this in a
crying.
unique color scheme. And there's a hat. I like the hat. I know what else you're asking. Benjamin, why did Wiz build robot butt cheeks on Dummy? I don't know. Get your cheeks at www.deathbattle.gg.
Bro, who's wearing this, bro? I would not wear that shit in public, I'm sorry.
All right, the combatants are
Okay.
set, and we've run the data.
I still think Deku got it. Like, so they both, like, from what Death Battle is using, they're both around light speed, from being able to react to light. And Deku being faster than Shigaraki, who reacted to light. Right, and then Miles being comparable to Peter, who also reacted to light. So they're around, like, relativistic FTL. Because Deku's stronger. They're probably going to show, like, the calculation for the big final punch in the conclusion. Yeah, my opinion hasn't really changed. I think the only thing was, like, Miles might be faster depending on, like, what they use, but it seems like they're just putting them both at relativistic FTL. Generally around the same speed, so Deku should have an advantage with Gear Shift and Fajin. And okay, yeah, my money's on Deku.
Through all possibilities.
It's time for a death
Is that Perfect Cell? Is that Jump Force? Alright. God, okay, this is gonna be so good. Oh! Ooh, a comic intro, okay.
Huh?
This is really cool. Oh, okay, here we go.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
All right, new guy. First lesson? Don't watch the mouth.
Watch the
Watch
hands.
the hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
The voice lines are different from the trailer. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like the trailer voice lines more. Oh my god.
One more time. Yes.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, he second the web. Oh shit.
Use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
Okay, Fajin, okay.
Gross!
You got skills, man. I like that.
Did you just shoulder touch him? Oh shit. Oh, he broke the oh, he broke it. Oh shit. That's what that was. This song. Really old New York City. Okay, the Fajin Black Whip thing.
The city so we can go all out. Because I always do my best.
He just St. Louis, the fucking building at him. Oh, is that a reference to the Sandman fight in Spider-Man 2? The game? God, this is awesome. Okay, gear shift.
Do my best.
Oh, they're both. Oh my god. When they're transforming at the same time, then who's gonna win? Oh, reference. Oh shit.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh,
His suit has shot
fire line.
not nullification. So, he's
Oh,
got a
look!
limit.
Reference! No more reference! I get it! What the fuck was that? That's so cool. I didn't pick up on that.
Saito. Death Bang!
Go beyond.
Alright, is this the final clash? Oh, is that gonna just... Oh shit! The fucking, whatchamacallit? The overhaul fight. Wait,
Spider-Man.
wait, did Miles blow himself up?
The ultimate.
Let's go! Okay, yeah, Deku wins.
Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start.
I was
by
worried there for a
talking
second.
about
I thought he was
their
gonna blow up
superpowers, which matched
Deku.
up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did
Yeah.
have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for danger sense to detect when
Right,
he wasn't attacking.
right.
While the spider sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted
Yeah,
him
invisibility was
advantages
definitely better than
Wolf was a
smokescreen.
lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than
Yeah,
Miles
but the
did.
Miles
Since
Deku
both
just
had
has
some
more
advantages
stuff.
and disadvantages, we're gonna
It was
call
just
superpowers
about high
the time.
durability.
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light
Yeah,
speed
okay.
attacks.
I agree with that
Actually
black box.
outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to gear shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching
Mm-hmm.
Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from gear shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible.
Yep.
So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities.
I'm actually not sure
and
who's
coming
more
up with
skilled.
strategies on
Probably
the
Deku,
fly.
right?
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was
But Miles has
actually
more
only
experience?
active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
Yeah,
Close,
okay.
But with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles.
That's
That
fair,
means
that's
the biggest
fair.
deciding factor is raw strength.
And that
And Deku
was
easily
no
takes that.
contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One For All is all about.
When Deku defeated All For One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch had a yield of 362 billion tons
Yup.
of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after
Right,
all.
but it's not as
So the
powerful
question wasn't
as Black
necessarily who was
Panther's.
stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but
Problems
Deku
with she was
defeating All For One
nearly
was still over
fatal.
600
Okay.
times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku
Yeah.
did that with One For All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpower battle, it was Izuku's
Nice.
overwhelming speed
All right.
and immense strength that made
I'm
him
back.
the
I'm back. I'm
hero.
back with a
And the
win
Morales of the
because I got
superheroes.
Wily Town
The
wrong.
winner is Deku.
All right, next time.
Next time,
Oh, I didn't do that. It's probably not gonna be Hulkzilla because I don't think they're gonna do Marvel back to back. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm just gonna guess a random one from the Kickstarter. Aang versus Traveler. That's my guess.
on Death Battle.
Who's this? Oh, it is Hulkzilla. Okay. Shit. They're doing two Marvel
Subscribe
back
and
to
join
back.
as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks
Huh.
for watching.
Okay. I wasn't expecting the back-to-back Marvel. That's interesting. But yeah, that was my reaction. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Only a small percentage of my viewers have subscribed. If you like power scaling stuff, I do power scaling stuff on my channel. I just released Gerson versus Uguay last week. Yeah, like the video, comment. There's no shout out to Ito Sahara. And yeah, that's about it. See ya!